Michael B. Jordan was, of course, at Sundance, and the Black Klansman star Laura Harrier seemed to be sparking some romance rumors backstage at the SAG Awards when they were both spotted getting very flirty with one another. But Carlos, you have sources who say Michael has eyes for another young lady and it isn't Laura.
It's not her, and this one is real flirty. He was getting very flirty with If Beale Street Could Talk actress Kiki Layne. So they were at Tao. Tao had a pop-up in Park City for Sundance, and they were there, and they were actually very touchy-feely. They arrived separately, and they were seated at separate tables, but she immediately went over to his table, and sources told us that she was rubbing his head, even kissing him on his cheek, so things got physical. Now, their entourages, they tried to make sure that they did not get photographed together, but I don't know, do you guys think this is a fling or a real thing, or what do you think?
I like to see two beautiful young Hollywood stars canoodling, so I don't care what it was, just give us more photos.
Well, you know they left at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Tasty. Well, I was at a dinner with Kiki. It was a dinner for Native Son, which is a new film that HBO acquired. It stars Kiki, but it also stars Kiki Layne. And at another Sundance event I was at, Michael B. Jordan was flirting with another lady, but she was an older lady. Felicia Rashad. Well, no, she's actually the producer. I mean, she's the star of a new film, a new TV show that's going to be on OWN called David Makes Man. Yep. Okay. And you know, he wasn't really flirting, but you could tell he loves her. Everyone loves Felicia Rashad. She's America's mom. And he was just very doting with her and everything. He's executive producing this show along with a Moonlight writer who's the Oscar winner, Terrell Alvin. He's also their executive producer.
All right. Well, I mean, it's no secret. The ladies love Michael B. Jordan. He was even spotted with comedian Lunel. You know, she's also starring in A Star Is Born. She captioned this photo, "Heaven must be like this. Lord have mercy."
When the Oscar nominations came out last week, there was the usual focus on the big snubs and surprises. But the real story was in the joy-filled reactions of the gifted people who were nominated, especially the ones who got Oscar nods for the very first time. Watch this.
It's award season. The Golden Globes, the Critics' Choice, the SAGs, but for the cream of the crop of Hollywood talent, one statue stands alone: Oscar. And while so many dream of winning one, only a precious few get to experience the surreal moment when their name is called as a nominee. From Do the Right Thing to Malcolm X to Four Little Girls, director Spike Lee has been making great movies for 3 decades. So the only surprising thing about his nominations for Black Klansman is that they mark the first time the Academy has ever recognized him for a Best Director and Best Picture Oscar. And his reaction was one for the record books too. She may have 6 Grammys to her name, but Lady Gaga's breakthrough performance in A Star Is Born brought accolades that left even the superstar stunned.
I am beyond overwhelmed. I can't believe that this is happening.
The singer tweeted of her Best Actress nomination, "This is a dream come true that a once very little girl could never believe would be happening." When Black Panther made history by becoming the first superhero movie ever to crack the Best Picture race, Lupita Nyong'o posted a video of the cast flipping out the first time they saw footage from the movie together. The ecstatic star told fans we're feeling this way all over again. But the award for most moving reaction to being a first-time Oscar nominee just might go to 61-year-old Richard E. Grant. He followed his film debut in the cult classic With Nail and I with decades of great character acting, including a short but memorable turn on Game of Thrones. But his powerful supporting role opposite Melissa McCarthy in Can You Ever Forgive Me has been everything to critics this year, and his reaction to his first Oscar nod went instantly viral.
36 years ago, I rented this bedsit here, which was one room in Notting Hill Gate, for £30 a week, which is about $50. And I cannot believe that 36 years later, I'm standing here as an almost 62-year-old man having an Oscar nomination.
So who will take home the Oscar Gold? We will all have to tune in later this month to find out. But for these talented freshman nominees, it seems clear that even being considered for Hollywood's highest honor is of course a victory in itself.
It may be hard out here for a pimp, but not for our girl actress Taraji P Henson. You know why? Because she has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yes, so we're very happy for her. One of her best friends, Mary J. Blige, actually presented the award to her. And Mary said this about her friend. She's a true angel. What an amazing woman. Thank you for all that you are, Taraji. You are the definition of a phenomenal woman. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Also on hand was her fiance, Kelvin Hayden, along with other family and friends. She talked about being over the age of 40 and just hitting her stride and having just such a great, thriving career. Let's take a look.
I want to be around forever. I want to break through glass ceilings when they tell women over 40 that, you're done. We're sending you out to pasture. We're going to hire something young and sexy. But then when I look up and I see these men still performing and doing these kick-ass roles at 60, I'm like, wait a minute, I still look good, you know? So
yes, indeed. She does still look very good.
Amazing.
Taraji, her director, John Singleton, of Baby Boy fame, which is one of her favorite cult classic films, he was actually there on hand as well because they're reuniting for a new film project. They're working on the Emmett Till story. And of course, you know, Emmett Till was a young boy who was only 14 years old, who was lynched in Mississippi in 1955 when he was accused of whistling at a white woman. This actual crime, hate crime, helped spark the civil rights movement. And Taraji will be playing his mother, Mamie Till.